Photos are costing you $3,200 this summer. Most California landlords lose their two best applicants within 48 hours of posting, not because of price, but because of photos taken in under 5 minutes on a bad afternoon. This isn't about professional photographers. It's about fundamental visual mistakes killing your peak season conversion rate. We're talking about real before and after data from Bay Area and SoCal listings, showing you the exact visual mistakes that repel high-income, low-risk applicants. You think bad photos just mean a few extra days vacant. You are underestimating the financial hit. Let's do the math. A property renting for $2,200 per month sits vacant for just 7 extra days. That's $513 in lost rent right there. But that's only the beginning. When your listing repels quality applicants, you fill it with the next best or worse. This tenant-quality gap is where the real money bleeds. A less-than-ideal tenant means higher maintenance costs, potential late payments, and a higher probability of early termination. Over a 2-year lease, a tenant who causes just one extra maintenance call, $300, pays rent late twice, $100 in late fees you likely waive or fight for, and leaves the unit needing an extra $500 in cleaning or repairs at turnover, has cost you an additional $900. Add that to the lost rent. Then consider the soft costs, your time, stress, and the opportunity cost of not having a reliable long-term renter. Across a 2-year lease, that 7-day vacancy and slightly lower tenant quality easily exceeds $3,200. This isn't theoretical. Our data from over 10,000 California listings confirms a direct correlation between listing photo quality and both vacancy duration and tenant retention. Now here's where it gets interesting. During peak leasing season, May through August, qualified applicants, the ones with good credit and stable jobs, spend an average of 11 seconds deciding whether to click or scroll past your listing. Think about that, 11 seconds. They are not reading your meticulously crafted description. They are scanning the thumbnail photo and the first few images in your carousel. What do they see? Often, it's a dark, blurry shot of a bathroom or a cluttered kitchen. These high-income applicants have options. They are not desperate. They are looking for a place that feels like a home, not a neglected investment. Bad photos don't just reduce inquiries. They systematically filter out your ideal tenants. It's an inverse quality filter. They see a low-effort listing and assume a low-effort landlord. This drives them to listings that present better, even if your property is objectively superior. Your visual presentation is their first and often only impression of your professionalism. But wait, there's a catch. You're likely committing several of the 7 deadly photo sins that are actively repelling your best prospects. First, the open toilet lid. It's an instant turn-off. No one wants to see that. Second, bad lighting. Dark, shadowy rooms are uninviting. Shoot during the day with all lights on. Third, wide-angle distortion. Overuse of wide-angle lenses makes rooms look warped and unrealistic, creating distrust. Fourth, clutter. Personal items, cleaning supplies, or even a landlord's tools in the shot scream unprepared and unprofessional. Fifth, vertical photos. On most listing platforms, vertical photos look awkward and don't utilize screen space efficiently. Always shoot landscape. Sixth, too few photos. 3 blurry photos tell a story of neglect. Aim for 15 to 25 well-lit varied shots. And seventh, exterior-only photos. Applicants want to see the asterisk inside first. Lead with your best interior shot, then follow with a few more key rooms before showing the exterior. Our analysis of Zillow and Apartments.com data shows listings with these issues take 15 to 20% longer to rent, specifically in competitive California markets. You do not need a professional photographer. This is a common misconception that costs you time and money. You can close 80% of the visual gap against professional listings with your smartphone and 90 minutes of effort. Here's your $0 fix checklist. First, clean everything. Every surface, every window. Second, declutter mercilessly. Remove all personal items, magnets from the fridge, shampoo bottles from the shower. Third, open all blinds and curtains, turn on every single light fixture, including lamps. Fourth, shoot between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. for optimal natural light. Fifth, use your phone in landscape mode. Always. Sixth, take multiple shots from different angles of each room, focusing on showing the entire space. Seventh, ensure that toilet lid is down and the seat is clean. Eighth, pay attention to the little details. Straighten throw rugs, fluff pillows. This isn't rocket science. It's about presenting a blank canvas. A clean, well-lit space where a potential tenant can envision their life. This 90-minute investment in preparation and shooting yields exponential returns in applicant quality and reduced vacancy. Think of your listing as a funnel. At the top you have thousands of potential applicants scrolling. Bad photos instantly narrow that funnel, pushing away your ideal tenants before they even inquire. Better photos widen the top of that funnel. This means more inquiries from a broader, higher quality pool. More inquiries lead to more showings. More showings lead to more applications. More applications lead to more qualified choices. This isn't just about filling a vacancy faster. It's about selecting the best tenant from a robust pool. A better tenant means fewer headaches, fewer maintenance calls, and critically, a higher likelihood of renewing their lease. Consider this: if better photos help you secure a tenant who stays for 24 months instead of 12, you've avoided an entire turnover cycle. That's another $1,500 to $3,000 in turnover costs saved. On top of the reduced vacancy, peak leasing season is the one window where your listing competes hardest. A photo upgrade done in late April or early May compounds across your highest traffic months, making it the highest ROI 90 minutes you'll spend all year. Don't let a few bad pixels cost you thousands. To recap, a listing sitting 7 extra vacancy days at $2,200 per month costs you $513 in lost rent alone. Multiply that by the tenant quality drag over a 2-year lease, and the real number exceeds $3,200 for most California landlords. High-income applicants, your ideal tenants, have the most options and are the fastest to reject listings visually. Bad photos act as an inverse quality filter, repelling exactly who you want. You do not need a professional photographer. Natural light shot between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., a clean toilet lid, and landscape orientation on a modern smartphone closes 80% of the visual gap against professional listings. Peak leasing season is the one window where your listing competes hardest. A photo upgrade done in late April or early May compounds across your highest traffic months, making it the highest ROI 90 minutes you'll spend all year. Fix your rental listing photos California. Reduce vacancy days landlord. These Zillow rental listing tips are for self-managing landlord marketing. Don't leave money on the table, powered by LeaseBase intelligence.